but I'll never be able to own a home. I've never made enough money to be able to do that. I'll never be able to drive a luxury car. I'll never be able to take like a luxury vacation outside this country on like a nice flight. We'll never be able to do those things, you guys. I'm just a 39-year-old millennial that is just tired. I'm tired of doing everything that they told us to do, and it gets me nowhere. It just keeps me stuck in the same cycle of work, pay bills, stress each month, work, pay bills, have more anxiety. Am I going to pay all my bills this month? Am I going to be able to afford it? Pray that nothing goes wrong, and if something does go wrong, get set back. I do everything that they tell us to do. Work hard, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, go to school, get a good job, do all these things.
Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome for the first time. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're rocking with the episode. I played that clip because, as you can tell by the thumbnail, this is what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about exactly how America is one big giant scam. I got a bunch of clips that I'm going to play, but to address the first clip that I played, this man is exactly what millions of us are dealing with on a regular basis. He's the same age as me. I'm going through the same thing where I don't think I'll be able to ever afford a home, and that I've been working my entire life doing everything that they tell me to do. Go to school, work hard, do this, do that, and still can't manage to get ahead. And you have naysayers that are going to jump in the comments and say, well, you need to get a better job, or you need to do this, or pull yourself up by your bootstraps. What do you think people are doing? People are doing just that. The part that a lot of people never mention, this topic never comes up, or this part of the topic never comes up, is there is a finite amount of opportunity out there. People will say that, oh, it's opportunities in abundance. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's the reason why everybody's not a millionaire, and everybody will never be a millionaire. People will call that a false equivalence. Okay, why do we have homeless people in this country? We have no safety nets. So when people fall on hard economic times, we have no way of helping them get back into standard society. Instead, we shun them, we cast them aside, because America is a, sink or swim country. If you sink, nobody's coming to help you. So swim, even when you get tired, so that's what you get under a capitalistic society. This is what you get when everything is controlled by money, and all they do is promote and reinforce rugged individualism instead of trying to take care of the collective like they do in so many other countries. America's one big giant scam, and there are going to be a lot of people who disagree with what I'm saying. They're going to think that I'm projecting because I haven't made it to where I want to make it to in life, that, oh, well, of course you're going to think America's such a bad place. Well, the same could be said about people who have made it. You're only coming from that position because you got there. You were afforded the opportunity. Everybody doesn't get the same opportunities, even when you do everything right. But enough of me rambling. I'm going to get to these clips, catch y'all on the back end.
People get mad when I tell them that I don't celebrate holidays. But mind you this, you saved up half of the year to get ready for December. Then they finna start putting out firecrackers for you to celebrate January 1st. Then they finna get you a month later to save up money to get your girl or your partner Valentine. Then they finna make you pay for Easter. Then they finna pay for Mother's Day and Father's Day. Then they finna get you ready for July 4th. When do you ever get to save money? America is a scam.
America is a scam, and taxes are a scam. You're telling me that I have to pay extra money on top of what I'm already buying? Where does this money go to? What is the purpose of this? We don't get all of that money back? Where does it go? I feel like I know we need to pay some taxes, for state taxes, so they can fix the roads or whatever. But I feel like they're going way overboard, and nobody's questioning it. Why are we not questioning this? They just think that we're just going to keep paying, because everybody's doing it and nobody's questioning it, so we're just going to keep paying them. And they're just going to keep raising it little by little, and they're going to keep collecting so much of our money. And then we're going to wonder, why is everyone broke? I know this is not the biggest thing that's making people broke, but just talking about how much America takes advantage of its people and wants them to be broke, to be dumbed down, to be sick, to be stuck in the healthcare system. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. And we don't realize we have the power to do something about this. We are the ones keeping the wheel turning. They need us. and we act like we're not the ones in control. We are the ones in control.
Healthcare is not really healthcare. Healthcare is sick care. They're there to take care of the sick. I'm not talking about the hospital workers. I'm talking about the medical system in America. I'm talking about big pharma. I'm talking about those people that are trying to keep sick people sick. No cure should come with a side effect. No cure should come with a side effect. Everybody that thinks they're cured has went through a million side effects that last their entire lifetime afterwards. That doesn't sound like help. You feel better at the time, but you're left with a million side effects to the day you die. I said what I said. If this video gets taken down, I really could give a fuck. I really don't care. I don't think people understand this. People are not thinking about this enough for me. This is a big scam. Being in America is a scam, and one of the biggest scams is the healthcare system. No cure should come with a million side effects. I'm going to keep saying that. We were given everything since the beginning of time. I've told y'all that multiple times. We were given every tool, everything we need, from healthcare to food to everything since the beginning of time. But now we have to pay for it. Now we have to take whatever they give us, because so many of the traditions, so many of the methods, so many of the holistic remedies, all those things were lost over time. Not in my household. Not in my household. Mostly all of my people lived to be 80, 90, and 100. We did nothing but herbal remedies, and going to the doctor was the last resort for any surgeries and stuff. That's how my family is. That's how I grew up. But I say all this to say this. Wake up.
And I agree 100%. I'm always ending my videos by saying stay woke. Definitely. People just need to wake up. You know, these 3 videos right here just speak to exactly what a lot of Americans are feeling. Like with the first brother brought up the holidays. Like a lot of people have been saying that the holidays are a scam. Like America's just one big corporation, right? Everything, like America, everything is based on marketing. What can we sell to these consumers? They don't see us as people. They see us as numbers, which is exactly why I named my show, I named my channel just another number. My number happens to be 17. If I'm going to be a number, I'm going to choose my number. So America in and of itself is just telling you, hey, work, propaganda, feeding you this, feeding you that. Hey, buy this, buy that. It's consumerism. The whole entire economy is driven by nothing but mindless, soulless consumerism. Don't think, just consume. Just buy. Don't think. Don't think. Stay dumb. That's what it's predicated on, you know? I often thought about that too. Like, damn, you know, you celebrate New Year's. Okay, that's one thing. Then it's Valentine's Day. Then if you celebrate St. Patty's Day, you know, that one is not really marketable. That one you just go out and you drink and you celebrate it, whatever and whatnot. Then what's next? What's after that? Memorial Day? Yeah, you know, remember the troops. Remember, most people ain't doing that. I'm being honest. Most people just barbecuing, or most people are really just sitting back and relaxing because life is hard, because your job is kicking your ass, you know. Then what you got? The 4th of July, fireworks. Then what? Labor Day. And then, you know, it basically one thing after another, right? And that's all it is, you know. And when the young woman talked about taxes, yes, think about it. We pay our taxes, and where do those dollars go? Because our infrastructure needs hella work all over across the US. Like, what are they doing with the money besides giving it to the military so they can go off and fight new wars while everything here crumbles? It's like people in other countries have universal health care. People in other countries get taken care of. It's almost like their form of government, or their government in and of itself, actually cares about them. I mean, even if they don't, they do a better job at pretending to care versus what they do here in America. Hey, we're just going to feed you some bullshit lines. You're supposed to believe it because we put everything in the world in the food and everything else to keep you dumb. And we just keep feeding you the same lines, the same propaganda, making all these false promises without actually delivering on anything. Both parties, by the way, both parties suck. Okay. And the other thing I wanted to talk about, especially in the form of those taxes go up and up and up. It's almost like subscriptions, right? They lure you in there, right? This is why they're trying to make everything go digital, right? Because for my non-gamers out there who don't play video games, but Sony is going through hell right now because they said they were going to eliminate physical media. right? They're going to eliminate discs. And everyone in the gaming community is losing their minds. Everybody is like, no, this will not stand. Because what it is about at the end of the day, it's about ownership, right? You view us as consumers. See, this is the new game. You view us as consumers. But when we buy something, now they're telling us we don't even own what we buy. Oh no, you're just renting it. So for us gamers, they're trying to up the price of games to $80. GTA 6 is the standard model is the standard base price is going to be $80. And to get the full game, you're going to have to pay $100. And it's all digital. There's no physical copies so far, whether they plan on making a physical edition, whatever. But the point I'm making is, how is it that if you buy something as a consumer, you don't own it? See, this is the scam. This is only further providing the scam. They lure you in, especially with like subscription services. I remember Disney Plus when it first came out. Disney Plus was $6.99, right? I got in at $6.99. What is Disney Plus today? You go see what Disney Plus is today. I know what it is. But the point I'm making is they lure you in with these streaming services at a low price, lock you in so you become accustomed to it. They keep producing content, keep you hooked, keep you active, keep you involved, keep you on the hook. And then they constantly, slowly but surely raise the price. Same thing happened with Spotify. Same thing happened with everything. If you pay for YouTube Premium, they're doing the same thing. Everything is designed to lock you in and just keep the price going up and up and up and up and up while we're struggling in this economy. I'm gonna get to the rest of the clips, but America is literally one big giant fucking scam. And a lot of people are just kind of feeling stuck and they don't necessarily know what to do. And it's tough. And with the last young woman talking about the side effects in medicine, she is absolutely correct. Why, if it's supposed to be well, that's the thing, they don't give us cures. They just make it so you can manage it. They have cures, but they don't give us cure because it's about money. And the last thing I'll say on this is certain things in this world should not be done for profit. I know that's a blasphemous statement. I know that's taboo. It goes against the capitalistic form of thinking. But there are certain things in this world you should not be able to charge money for. Some things have to be done for moral reasons. See, in capitalism, morality oftentimes, most of the time, 99% of the time, 99.9% of the time gets lost. All you care about is the almighty dollar.
3,200 bucks a month is how much the average American takes home, and watch how fast we spend it. You take our rent or mortgage, that's 1,100 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You take our car payments, another 400 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our health insurance, another 400 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's not including the 200 bucks for the student loans, the 200 bucks for the gas, the 200 bucks for the gas and electric, the 100 bucks for your phone, the credit card, the internet's another 200 bucks, the car insurance, the water's another 200 bucks. Then all of a sudden we look at our account and we got a $200 balance. This is how 76% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Not even enough money to cover an emergency. What if something happened to your family? You have to hire, you get a flat tire, something. You don't have enough. And this isn't including the fees of being a responsible adult, like saving a few $100s every single month, or child care, or home insurance, or pet care, or dental insurance. And God forbid, you actually want to have fun. And instead of just surviving, you want to live. And then all of a sudden, you want to spend some money on a Spotify account, house cleaning, toys for your kids, a tanning salon, going to get your hair did, sending them to private school, Netflix, concerts, getting your makeup done, going to the gym, therapy session, life insurance, coffee, shoes, invest a little bit into crypto, NFT, car maintenance, clothes, rideshare, vacation, Amazon Prime. It's not enough. It's not enough.
I just thought about something and this shit got me crying. We get up every motherfucking day to go make some money, to pay bills, to survive. And then within the blink of a motherfucking eye, when the government is ready to wipe a motherfucking city out, we get these quote unquote storms. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bro, we all have been bamboozled. We all keep fucking, bro. America is the biggest scam ever, yo. And who does it affect every motherfucking time? Black people. We get affected the motherfucking most. This if y'all ain't fucking tired of fucking going through the same shit, motherfucker can't say, man, we still slaves. Ain't shit free about America. This is not the motherfucking land of the free. It's not the motherfucking land of the free. It's not. It's not. Motherfuckers building houses on top of stolen motherfucking land. Trump that took FEMA away. So y'all better get it together. And if your motherfucking ass know magic, bitch, take the fucking government out.
And the only thing I learned growing up is that I actually don't want none of what I thought I wanted. I don't even want to participate in whatever this is we got going on. The American dream, all that, throw it out the window. I don't want it. That's the only thing I've learned as an adult, that all of this is just a scam. I truly don't even want none of it. I just be wanting to chill at this point. This shit has become too much.
Y'all can say what y'all want. I knew America was a scam when I took that 20+ hour flight, arrived at a country where I didn't know the language, I didn't understand the culture, I didn't like the food, but the freedom that I had made me forget about everything else. So that's how you know, even if you in an uncomfortable situation, if you at peace, it's cool. You're gonna work your way around a lot of stuff. I can say whatever y'all want about China, I know for sure is one of the best countries in the world.
The reasons why things is going on in life is because some of y'all have that mentality of y'all just broke it, y'all need to work harder. No, shit just shouldn't be that fucking expensive, you dumb bitch.
A lot of us share those sentiments, especially those of us who look like this and darker. We've always known, especially studying through history, we've always known that the government has always enacted policies to go against black people, right? It's like, what's the old adage? When white people catch a cold, black people get pneumonia, something to that effect. The black unemployment is always higher than the white unemployment. Like, this should tell you something, right? Like, this is what America is. This is what America does. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that the economy and how everything is going to shit right now is not affecting white people or any other race of people. Of course it is. It's affecting everyone, which begs the question of, why are people still being racist in this country, right? That's a whole nother topic, whole nother discussion. You're poor just like the rest of us. You having a hard time paying $5 a gallon for gas just like the rest of us. You having a hard time going to Walmart or whatever grocery store you frequent, paying $100 and walking out with 2 bags of groceries. You dealing with the same shit. So don't be trying to look down on somebody who you have preconceived notions or racial bias because of, your ignorant ass way of thinking. Green, money, that's the only color that matter in a capitalistic country. That shit affects everybody. And while we sit here and bicker with each other about race and all these other fucking nonsensical things, these rich motherfuckers are getting richer and richer and richer and pockets fatter and fatter. Look at your boy Trump. Look at him. All you have to do is Google search how much money he's made since he's been in office the second time. So he's in office doing all this foul shit, taking away health insurance from people, closing rural hospitals. So you people who voted for him, he's closing down your hospitals because they refuse, these GOP governors and everything else refuse to approve Medicaid increases, which would help you. So the people you vote for are working against you, but they'll throw you some cultural war issues for you to digest so you can eat that up. So you voting on cultural issues, but they fucking you over economically. Yeah, I said all that to say that they fucking you over economically. You see, this video is about how the economy is going to shit and how America is a scam. That's just a scam on top of the scam. And a lot of people ain't seeing it. I mean, some people are waking up. Some people are not as oblivious, but yeah, this whole fucking thing's a scam. And for the brother that say he ain't even caring about this no more, all he want to do is sit and chill, man, that's most of us at this point. When I turned 30 years old, I'll tell you, when I turned 30 years old, I discovered at that point, it hit me. I said, damn, I'm officially in my 30s. I'm 39 now, so I'm at the end of my 30s. So this was 9 years ago. I came to the realization that, damn, my time is more valuable than my money, because I can always find a way to go out here and make some more money, whether legally or illegally. Not saying I would ever do anything illegally, but there are illegal ways to make money. Let's not play stupid. I can go do anything to go make some more money, but I can't get back that time. And that's what these jobs and these corporations and all these companies, that's all they ever do, is they suck and drain your time. Go into these jobs, follow their rules, do whatever the fuck they tell you to do, even though you don't want to be there. And they know you don't want to be there, so they're going to work you even harder to fuck you over. So you're getting fucked in two fronts. Not only are you spending time in a place you don't want to be, but they not paying you enough money to even fucking be there. And that's the scam. That's the game. That's the rig. That's the bullshit. That's what they're doing. And people are waking up and people are getting tired of this shit. And they like, bro, I can't keep doing this shit. Because I often ask the question, what would ever happen if we all stopped paying our fucking bills at the same time? Is everybody gonna get evicted? Is everybody gonna be homeless?
This was the biggest realization I had when I moved to Asia. We were bred to be absolute fucking slaves. Everything you do is in the best interest of massive corporations and the government's control over you. You're sold on a consumeristic ideology that you need the bigger house, the fastest car, and the flashiest bust down. The Federal Reserve is in fact the biggest scam in human history. And you're told that happiness is only attainable if it's bought. People out here don't have shit, but they're happier than you will ever be. You literally have the option to be here right now, but instead you fell for the trap to sit in a cubicle thinking that one day that will allow you to get here. It's the most genius trap to make the wealthy wealthier and the poorer poorer. As soon as we stop participating in this fucking rat race, watch how the elites shit their pants when the cash flow stops.
Health industry is a scam, especially in America. This is supposed to be number one, miracle, miracle, and yet people are dying because they can't afford medication in America. It's a scam.
And I know it's so different too, and I'd love to hear your perspective because you've lived in multiple countries. Like I lost a brother, and right before the pandemic, and I just remember, me taking him outside of his hospital network and taking him to one of my own private doctors, and they were like, what are they doing? And what I realized is that where he was going, they were just slow feeding him, trying to get, okay, now put him on this, now put him on this, now put him on. The doctor I took him to was like, yo, he needs to be on this right now. But by the time I was able to get him to my doctor and make that transition, he wasn't able to make it. And it still gives me it just makes me furious because you don't know what you don't know, and you're trusting the doctors, but yet they're slow paying you for money situation. They don't want you to go to the highest level of treatment because it's like, yo, that's going to cost the hospital too much money. They got somebody in the back doing checks and balances.
That's what I'm saying.
And so, and I would ask you, what's the difference between, you think, the healthcare system, like, for example, in the UK and like London, I think it's free, right?
Yeah.
And then you come to America and it's crazy expensive.
Oof. I was so shocked when I came to America.
Really?
Yeah, because I had lupus at the time and I had a flare-up. And I ended up in hospital for one night. And they tried to charge me $16,000 for one night in hospital. In a country I'm not even earning a living yet. And I called them up the next day and I was like, listen, I don't have $16,000. And furthermore, I'm not American. I will get on a plane tomorrow and I'll be gone and you'll never see me again. So we need to work something out. And I just heard the woman tap on her computer. And then she's like, okay, if you pay $4,000 today, it's done. So I literally got out a credit card and paid $4,000 and ended up paying that over the next year. And I was like, it's a scam. Yeah. From $16,000 to $4,000.
Oh, were those real numbers?
Oh, those are real numbers. They were upcharging everything. Yeah. Because I didn't have health insurance. If you don't have health insurance, they actually charge you more.
Oh, yeah. I found that out the hard way.
They charge you more. Woo. So the whole thing is a scam. And this is how I ended up in Costa Rica. I needed a dental implant. And I was on my girlfriend's health insurance. And with health insurance, they wanted $13,000 for one tooth.
What in the hell?
And so I started researching, health tourism. Discovered Costa Rica, went to Costa Rica, had two implants 2 crowns. Did a yoga retreat at a 5-star resort for $7,000. Out of pocket, with no insurance. That was just out of pocket. And yet with insurance in America, they wanted $13,000 for one tooth. So I was like, yeah,
and
man.
no yoga.
No yoga.
No yoga.
I stayed at a 5-star resort,
Good.
watching monkeys in trees, doing yoga every day, and got all my teeth done. Got 2 implants, 2 crowns. $7,000.
Wow.
So that's why I'm in Costa Rica now, because even with or without health insurance is better than America. And the UK, free healthcare. Free! Everybody pays a little bit extra tax into a pot so that everybody can get
But
free.
isn't it different? Like if you got sick, you might, like let's say you need to do that, the whole root canal or whatever in the UK.
Still cheaper than America by far.
But how long would you have to wait? Like if you were in severe pain, don't you have to wait like 6 months?
No. You can pay for private healthcare in England, but it's still cheaper because I had the free healthcare and I also had a private health insurance. So that if it was something like if there is an operation that gets backed up for a long time, you have to wait a long time, then I'd go through private. Same doctor, but just you pay a premium. But the premium was $130 a month for a private health insurance. It wasn't anything like what you guys are being charged in America. So yeah, you can have private as well as the free healthcare.
Yeah, don't be like me with 4 kids and a wife. that premium bill it's out.
Am I the only person like tired of the daily grind? I mean, we wake up, we sit in traffic, we try to buy nice things to at least make ourselves feel a little bit better, but you know, we just working to pay for it. This is crazy, bro. Like I remember when we were young, you know, everybody was kids, you thought like when you became an adult, like you would just do anything and everything you wanted to do. You didn't think that you would just be in a matrix. This is a matrix, bro. Like this is insane. This is literal insanity. And then we're doing all of this acting like it's normal. And the reason why this is bothering me is because I went to Europe. I went to the Netherlands and I actually got a chance to see people living their life. And it's not this American hustle culture that we've been indoctrinated to believe is correct and right. This is not right. This is not life. This is not okay. This is terrible. You know, like when I went to Switzerland, people were like living their life. I went to Italy, people were living their life. They're like chilling around, functioning and happy with their friends that they grew up with. In America, like good luck. Like if you had a friend as a teenager or when you were young, you know, you probably don't even know each other anymore because everybody's been worked to death. You know what I mean? Like always going to work, always like hustling, trying to make $1. And this is insane. This is literal insanity, bro.
It took moving to Miami Beach to figure out that the United States of America is a scam. I have no desire to pay taxes and I just want to like leave the country. Just hear me out. 1, the overdevelopment here in South Florida, specifically in Miami, is actually sick. I'm a Floridian, so I've seen how everything has changed here. Old Florida doesn't exist anymore. Like, when was the last time you seen oranges on trees? Like that just like disappeared one day out the blue. Brickell and downtown Miami is so packed. The traffic is insane. And on the beach, it's even worse. We have a whole bunch of people post-COVID that moved down here, saw everything on sale, bought out all of the homes, bought out all of the apartments, and then people that are like actually from here can't like pay for anything. We have a whole bunch of old rich people that refuse to move out of their homes and let other young rich people move into a beautiful home to raise their families. Now we are all stuck raising our children in like little apartments. Now let's say you have a car in Miami and someone crashes your car. And let's say what they do here is do a hit and run. In my case, that happened to me. And the person that did the whole hit and run had a fake license. His registration was expired for years. And they couldn't identify the person because the person wasn't a citizen. So that caused my insurance to go up by a lot. And I had to pay my insurance to pay for the damages. The promotion of OnlyFans, and adult work here is absolutely insane. A whole bunch of young women think that they can't get by without, in a way, selling your soul. And I am not one to talk because I was also a model here in Miami, but there is a point in time where you're like, okay, like, should I stop or do I have to continue selling my soul for nothing? I also took the route of pursuing higher education, and I've never been broke to this day. But I've been seeing that there's a lot of women that are in sex work, in the dark industry, who are strippers, who are like very lovely and sweet people, but they, I guess, I don't want to be like, oh, they're not educated enough to know like it's a cycle. Like once you're in, you're never coming out.
Yo, what is really going on with this world? What is really going on in America, bro? Like, this shit making me want to just pack up and move to one of these countries that our American dollar is worth fucking $70 and $80 over there. Cause this shit is fucking ridiculous, bro. This shit is fucking ridiculous. Everything, all the quality of the food, all the quality of everything has went down, but the prices has gone up. I live in New Jersey, right? Earlier today, gas was $3.99. 5 hours later, it's $4.19. What the fuck happened in the 5 hours? What happened in 5 hours where gas got to go up 21 cents? And then probably by the time I wake up tomorrow, it's going to be $4.28. Bro, like this shit is crazy, bro. The only thing that I got lucky with is I bought my house in 2021. I have a $1,300 mortgage, bro. You can't even find a motherfucking 1-bedroom box for $1,300 right now, bro. Like all the car payments is crazy, astronomical right now. You gotta pay $700, $800, $900 for a fucking Toyota Camry right now. The chips, the juice, the fucking Doritos, the motherfucking, bro. They even made the paper plates smaller. They even made the paper plates to the point where you gotta use 2 paper plates to fucking eat now. Like, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, bro. I make a decent pay rate and I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. I'll be lucky if I can put up $100 a fucking week. Like, this is just getting ridiculous, bro. I really feel like I want to just pack up, go overseas to one of them countries. Bitch, I need to save up like 50, 60, 70,000 and go transfer that shit to another country and live like a royal fucking king. Because $50,000 out here, bitch, that shit'll be going in 3 months. That shit'll be going in 3 fucking months, bro. When you gotta deal with buying food, paying for this, paying for that. The fucking electric went up. The gas went up. They charging travel fees for your gas now. Like, what the fuck, bro? The world is designed for us to fucking struggle, bro. It's designed for us to be slaves to the clock. You either gotta work, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you gotta do. I think, like, right, you gotta work every day, all day. You gotta work, bitch, 17, 18, 19 hours a day to make some money just to spend it all right the fuck back. I don't know how the fuck motherfuckers is going on trips, motherfuckers going on vacations, motherfuckers buying Balenciagas, motherfuckers buying, like, I don't know how motherfuckers is doing that shit. I just don't. Bro, I've been working for 15, 16, 17 years straight. I make almost $30 an hour, and it don't fucking matter. It don't matter. This shit is ridiculous. I'm ready to fucking, I don't know what I'm ready to do, but I'm ready to do something, bro. Something has to fucking give.
Everything in America is a scam. Like, at this point, I don't even blame people that don't try anymore. Like, I don't. Because everything is a scam. A couple of years ago, about 4 years ago, I built something, I sold it. So I came into some money, right? So I decided to pay off my car, the car that I drive right now. I paid it off. It's been paid off for about 3 years. And when I paid off the rest of my car, my credit score went down 21 points. And I remember that I woke up, my credit score went down 21 points. It took me about a year to be able to build it back up to where it was. recently I had built something, came into some money, sold it. I'm like, you know what? Let me pay off some credit card debt that I had. Throughout the summer, I was doing a lot of travel, so I put some stuff on my credit card. Let me just pay it off. It was about $4,000, so I just paid it off. Why I woke up yesterday and my credit score is down 12 points. Like, it just... You know, like, everything is a scam. Everything. You pay it off, it's a scam. You spend too much, it's a scam. When I was building the software that I sold recently, I had put a huge expense on one of my MX card, right? MX ended up calling me and saying that, oh, you know, you need to pay a certain amount of money so that you can keep your credit limit because you spending too much. Even though my credit limit is the amount, because it's like, okay, so when I spend, you guys say I should pay this amount to be able to keep my credit score, my credit limit. Then when I pay it off, oh, you paid off, so now your everything is a scam. Like, it feels like no matter what you do, there's always something. I don't blame people that scam. I don't blame people because the system is scamming us. You know what I mean? Like this, I have always been like a law-abiding citizen, for lack of a better word, and even I'm getting fucking frustrated. So you know what, bitch? I don't fucking blame the people that are like, fuck this system. I'm gonna scam. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm not gonna abide by the law. I don't blame them. Anyways, yeah.
If you're a part of the working class, then I'm pretty sure one of these people in these clips have spoken to you directly, meaning you are going through the same thing or something similar. And you probably, in a lot of cases, probably share most of their sentiments. You believe everything they're saying because you yourself are going through it. I know I am. I'm the one who picked the damn clips. I am going through 90% of what they're talking about. I understand why people at this point are just giving up and saying, screw it all. I don't even want to partake in this shit no more. And I'm not going to feel bad if I see somebody stealing out of a fucking corporation or company that's making billions of dollars on the backs of its workers because they're underpaying them. And especially companies like, you know, Walmart, who's using the government to subsidize its employees because it's not paying them enough money. So you're using taxpayer money to subsidize. It's like tipping. It's like these places that don't pay their servers and everybody else, all these places asking for tips. Yeah, they're asking the taxpayer, they're asking the people who are already paying taxes, who are already paying high prices, they're asking you to subsidize their workers because they're not paying them enough, because it's profit driven. It's about, we need to squeeze the most money out of everybody, and we just gonna make them share the problems amongst themselves. Hey, you're not making enough money? Hey, do a GoFundMe. That's sad and pathetic that people have to do GoFundMes. It's like, it's not corporations and companies that's donating to these GoFundMes. It's the people. We're subsidizing ourselves. We're subsidizing each other because we work for places and companies and corporations that refuse to pay us enough money because it's all about profit, and the greedy investors get to make all of their money, but we just make the scraps and the crumbs. I could go on talking about this for hours, but this has been a long video, so I'm gonna just end it like, we do have to come together as a community, regardless of race. I know there's a lot of racial tension. I know there's a lot of shit going on in America right now where we ain't seeing eye to eye on certain things because this event happened, that event happened, and it's got us skeptical and turning on each other. And it's like, look, I get it. I don't think I can personally be the voice of reason, but if it'll help, look, there's a bigger play at hand. Class is the bigger issue. Okay, racism is real, and I'm gonna continue to talk about it on this channel when it comes across my feed, best believe it. But at the same time, we really need to realize this is a class thing. It's always been about class. They use racism as a diversion tactic. Hey, don't look over here, white man, I'm robbing you. Look at that black man. Look at that Asian man. They're the one taking your jobs. How the fuck could they be taking your jobs when you the one with the money? Ain't you the job creator? You the one that's hiring them, right? Come on now, white folks. You gotta think this shit through. How is it that the minorities are taking your jobs when it's the white man that's hiring them? Come on now. It's about class. Stay woke.